I'm gonna do something stupid. Final Fantasy XIV is an MMO that I've played for quite some time now. I haven't done everything, because I'm not built like that, but one thing that always gets me excited to pick up and play again is the amazing trailers they do for each expansion. But watching the trailers and following along with the story and watching the Warrior of Light do all these cool things, I always get this little itch in my brain. I start asking questions that may or may not matter. How long has he been a warrior? Is he only a warrior? Wait, he's a dragoon now, but the next time we see him, he's a monk? Why didn't he pick up Dancer? Is he just an archer? Like not a bard, but just archer? Most of these questions I'll usually either find or piece together an answer for, except the archer one, that's new. But I've constructed my own working timeline of this specific iteration of the canon Warrior of Light, and I've often wondered what his journey was like. That is what I'm going to experience and share with the internet starting right now. Is what I'd like to say, but we gotta set the rules first. I'm aiming for maximum immersion here. I don't want to play as Final Fantasy Man, I want to be Final Fantasy Man. So we're going to start with character creation. Now luckily there is a character whose looks fit most of what we need here. And now the finishing touch, a name that lets everyone know who the main character is. Perfect. Now that we're in game and past the cutscenes, I'm going to break down the rules for you. Rule 1. First person mode at all times possible. I want to see what the Warrior of Light would see, and only that. Rule 2. We are going to remove a bunch of stuff from the HUD. I don't have a minimap IRL or names above people. When I look at them, why should John? Rule number 3. I will only play classes that the trailer for this expansion shows the Warrior of Light having, hence why I started Marauder. Rule number 4. Due to these antics being massive detriments and possibly making me take forever to do anything, I'll be opting to do as much as I can completely solo. There will be a few nitty-gritty cases in the future, but these are the major guidelines that will be helping shape this run. Over time, things will be honed to a fine point on the rules, but I will hold each rule that we end up adding and the current ones in the highest respect and avoid breaking them. My word is my bond on this, and I want it to be ironclad. After fiddling around with the settings for some time, seeing what was and was not possible, I got things to an agreeable state. So far, I have but a single handicap that I could not figure out how to remedy. If you know, please help me. But the quest markers appearing above the NPCs is not something that could be removed. Despite this seemingly large boon to my travels throughout Aetheris, I still got lost. Twice. You see, with no minimap or quest log or anything like that, you had to really pay attention to what you were being told by the quest givers. So naturally, in order to make this more realistic, I set the text to auto-advance, where possible, because people don't wait for you to nod your head before saying what they're going to say next. And I was distracted with thoughts about how to make the run work properly, and also some technical difficulties that plagued my first attempted start of the run. But after a while, a mob of whatever the hell this is, and the deep temptation to open my quest journal, I decided I won't use it, but I may start keeping a pen and paper near my computer. I stumbled upon where I needed to go, and then quickly got lost again. After finding my way once again, I made my way along the story quests until I decided that I was happy with how this was looking and how the start of this run was going. And so I decided to log off, staring at the world that I was seeing again with new eyes.